when we got over to the dungeon, I went as a solo artist, and everybody came as themselves. And there was a time when we called the Dungeon family the Goodie Mob. Everybody was in the Goodie Mob.
Okay.
I want to say I was there a couple of years. I actually lived over at the house with everybody. It was really Rico Wade and his executive decision. Some people are born as themselves. Like he was always meant to be a leader. It's really strong suited, had a foresight and a vision, and had a charisma that everybody could subscribe to. And okay, you think so? And he made everybody feel special and feel seen. So he was a great man in that way. I think that it was practical of him to say, all right, we want to try to get everybody out at the same time. And Goodie Mob just end up being, that place where we can kind of like unionize and become and then plus during that time people were doing compilation albums. So OutKast's Southern Playlist to Cadillac Music was their album, of course, but it kind of played out, you know what I'm saying, as a compilation album, because let's say, for example, Get Up, Get Out was my song that I'd offered to the group. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And they were gracious enough to take it, So I'm grateful for that. They gave me my start, so that's how I end up first on that verse, on that song and on the hook. So I go and I get Dopest Rhyme of the Month in the Source magazine, which was coveted during the time. And I was like, oh wow, it's my first rhyme.
Right.
This is the first song I had ever done. I had already was starting to get the accolade. And I think that, there was definitely a clear-cut opportunity for me to get a solo situation right out of the gate, which would have been, exactly what we had intended, because I came as a solo artist.
Right.
But it might would have disrupted the natural order of things because I was new to the dungeon.
Right.
So I want to say that it was Rico Wade's heart, soul, and practicality that said, you know what, let's try it this way, and everybody be a group together,
right?
And then we'll break out and
do time.
Yeah.
You said you and Dre were in third grade together. You went to elementary school together. So I'm assuming that he was already a part of the Dungeon family before you got there, correct?
He was.
What was and so I think him and Big Boy went to high school together, right?
Yeah,
so they had to kind of already form their group.
Yes.
So they were kind of already set, and so now you go over there and start your group. And so when did you guys realize? Did you always know, like, man, Dre Stack, man, he good. He gonna do something. He gonna do things. When did you guys know that, you know what, the Dungeon family, all you guys were gonna have commercial mega success?
Great story. I knew when me and my cousin Floaty were working at the airport.
Okay.
And we were on a lunch break. Players Ball comes on the radio. And I was like, wow, this is real.
Yeah.
And we decided right then and there, we're done.
You quit the job?
Quit the job right there. Quit the job. I'm gonna tell you how this, and it's like a movie, and it should be a movie. It's Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
We left that job and rolled out to Ballstown, which is now Stankonia because OutKast bought the studio from Bobby Brown, but when it was his, it was called Ballstown.
Oh, yeah.
We went out there, and they were producing Get Up, Get Out for what ended up becoming Get Up, Get Out.
Okay.
And my cousin Floaty says, hey, yo, man, when y'all gonna let my cousin CeeLo get on something? They were like, we're just looking for the right situation for everybody, the right song for everybody.
Right.
So I got in his ear and I just started rapping the verse. He was like, look back at me like, that's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how that came about. But I also knew about Dre in particular. I knew that he was special when we were shooting Players Ball, the video, and Puffy, they were doting on him. I saw him kind of getting that star treatment really early,
Okay.
that attention, on him. Do this, da, ba, 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 ba. Oh boy, you look, something like, you look good. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and he did. He had all of the makings of a star.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite song OutKast has done?
Ooh,
And you did have a lot of jobs growing up. You worked at the warehouse, you worked at the mall, you worked at the airport.
Yeah.
Quit every one of them, huh?
yeah, I did. My favorite OutKast song. I love Ain't No Thing But a Chicken Wing.
Okay.
I think maybe what people would know, I love the art of storytelling. I'm gonna say that
Yeah.
one. I love that one.
You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high.